Dad! Dad! Come out! Dad! Dad, we're up! Where are you? Oh, gold! He's sloped off again. I don't know what a bother. He's typical of British management, he is. 3 hours a day, 4 days a week. Last on the job, first off it. I'm the chairman of the company. He's paying us a surprise visit. I was first. Tell me, Sir Albert, there is a rumour circulating the city that your company, with its interim 6-monthly balance sheet, will show a fantastic profit, instead of a comfortable 25 quid, of a staggering £72.50. Would you care to comment?
Cobblers!
Cobblers! How succinct! How do you spell that? C-O-R-B-B-Blurs, yes, of course. Interesting. I also hear a rumour that you've been awarded, for the 3rd year running, a Queen's Award for indolence. Well, you're too bleeding lazy, go up and get it. Look at him. The one-man think tank. This is the man who described the prognostications of Herman Kahn and the Hudson Institute as a load of old crap. Where have you been?
Well, if you must know, I've been down to the cemetery to put some fresh flowers on your mother's grave.
Liar! You've been at pictures.
How do you know?
Simple. You got chalk ice on your choker, popcorn in your turnips, mustard and tomato ketchup on your face, and the chewed-up, knotted end of a hot dog skin dangling down the front of your cap. Obviously the result of an abortive attempt to flick it over the balcony. The game is up, Sir Albert. I advise you not to try anything foolish. Watson searches Harris for a cyanide pill.
A right clever little dick, ain't ya?
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? Every time he goes to pictures, you comes back home in a mess. Dirty, dirty. You ought to wear a cellophane bag with your head poking out the top. Yeah? You could walk through the car wash on your way home. What are you doing out of the pictures in the afternoon? You're supposed to be working.
I'll get in cheap in the afternoon. I'm an old age pensioner. It don't cost the firm much, only a shilling.
A shilling? I don't object to that. It's the 2 quids with your stuffs down your cake hole I object to.
I'm going to the pictures. I like a bit of kung fu now and again.
You dirty old man. I know you do. I've heard all about these poor old lady pensioners who has to keep changing their seats. Most of the screams during a Dracula is down to you. Look, I'm warning you. These geriatric gymnastics has got to stop.
Yeah, them old bags don't move their seats because of me. It's them looking for fellas. They're sex mad, that's what they are. Hey, you should go this week. It's good. A double kung fu. There's King Boxer and Enter the Dragon. That Bruce Lee's marvellous. You should see what he does to those Japs. There are 12 of them lined up, facing him with knives. He jumps 7 foot in the air, out comes his leg, boom, right in the first fella's ear hole. And they all go down. Pum, 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 pum.
And the manager shouts out, strike, and he has another go.
No, you doesn't, he says. Husha-kaya! Oh, he's marvellous. That kung fu's deadly.
The rubbish. I'll have a Cooper want to give him a right down boy, right at the end of his nose. That would have been the finish of him.
Never.
Oh.
Boxing's no match for kung fu. The most deadly form of self-defense known to man. You should see the way he kicks that bloke up the throat with the front of his heel.
I'll kick you up the throat with the front of my heel if you don't stay home in the afternoons. You're supposed to be working.
Yeah.
I'm trying to run a business here. You're supposed to be in the yard, clearing up, sorting out and selling things.
Yeah, you never bring anything back worth selling.
What about this, sir? Voila.
Cool. That's a big one. You'd have to grow tall flowers to put in that. It's nice, though. Where'd you get it?
From a retired colonel and his lady. That was given to his grandfather in 1893 by the last Empress of China in exchange for 3 bottles of Dr. Collis Brown's chlorodyne mixture. She was so grateful at being cured that she had that filled up with opium and he sailed for home. When the boat steamed into Hong Kong harbour, that was empty. and he was lying stretched out on his bunk, smashed out of his skull.
Terrible thing, that opium, the scourge of the Orient. It comes from poppies, you know. Remembrance Day and that.
I was down when it was... Copy. Oh, God. Yeah. Mind the patina?
I bet if that was full today, it'd be worth £1 million. I wonder if there's any left in it. Oh, gold. What pen and ink.
What is it?
I don't know, Chinese, you never can tell. 100-year-old eggs, panda poop.
It could be Ming and it could be Tang.
Plenty of pong.
Oh. Come on, get inside. Hup. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, the shape. It's dead right. It's got a certain patina. Go on, get a glass. Oh, it's Chinese, all right. 17th, 18th century. Ah. Oh, God, you're right, what's...
Here. Hold on. Here's something. H-A-N. Han.
Han? The Han Dynasty. Oh, God. It's older than I thought it was. Hen, that's where that princess come from. The one in the jade suit. Oh, it's got to be 1,000 years old. That could be worth a small fortune.
Here, hang on, there's more. L-E... Lee.
Lee, that's Chinese, Lee.
No, it's not. It's Han Lee. That's near Stoke-on-Trent.
It can't be. That's ours.
That's where all the Carseys come from. Han Lee. Biggest bog makers in Britain up there, they are. Han Lee staffs.
He said it come from a summer palace in Peking.
A picture palace in Barking. That's as far east as that's been. Half full of sand to put your dog ends in. How much did it cost you?
Mind our business.
Quid? 30 bob?
Whatever it cost me, it's well worth it. I mean, it's a beautiful piece. It could be very valuable. I mean, several British porcelain factories made such pieces as this, during the vogue for Chinese art, the 19th, 18th century. Lowestoft, Worcester, Chelsea.
Not Hanley. Bogs they make.
It didn't only make bogs. I mean, by no stretch of the imagination can that be classified as a bug.
Could be a Poe.
How can it be a Poe? He would have to stand up on a chair to use it, would he not?
Well, it could be a Poe to go under a tall bed.
Have a danger of falling in with an antique, that, wouldn't it? Now, if anything, it is a stem ginger jar. I made it only, I grant you, but for the Chinese market. Well, I'm well satisfied with it. It's well worth the 25 quid.
How much?
Bob.
You gave 25 quid for that load of old rubbish?
Yeah, that's nice. We'll take that load of our rubbish up to Sotheby's. Nossel gets a couple of hundred for it.
Hello. Don't take long for the news to get round the art world, does it? The stem ginger jar collectors is on the march. Now, Harold, don't do anything stupid. Don't let it go for anything under 30,000.